Hello everyone, me again, this time with a fancy feast can with just 7 punctured holes on the top. The hardware cloth inside is the pot stand, and a little bit of carbon felt in there just laying flat in there, not vertical. And so that's just in there. And we're going to just do a burn test because I'm curious about the times that I'll get out of this. And right now the weather's showing about 3 Celsius is off a little bit, so it's probably at 0 Celsius right now. Just stopped raining. 1 ounce of fuel, the usual 2 cups of water in the GSI pot, and here we go. Oh, and for those of you who celebrate Chinese New Year, Happy New Year to you. There you go. So, get the camera over, just see the flame pattern. Let's see how this looks like. Ooh, you can hear that sizzling away right away. Wonder how hot it is. Off to a good start. Not bore you guys. Turn off the camcorder and turn it back on when something exciting is happening. See you guys in a bit. So we're just at the 4-minute mark here, and just figured I'd turn it on so you can kind of see the flame. It's going all around the pot, not really controlled. If you've got suggestions of why it's doing that, or if it's just windy, though I have the windscreen on, should be alright. But this is a smaller pot for that bigger can. This is wider than the normal beer cans that we have. We're getting to 4-minute 30-second. I'm just going to check it really quick here. Nothing exciting's happening, so gonna have to wait a little bit longer. So just curious, how many of you guys have these little UCO lanterns, and do you use them while you're backpacking? I personally do, because it provides, you know, a decent amount of light when you're inside the tent, or for me when you're using the tarp. It provides a little bit of heat. My very good friend Dave, when I was out with him in Oregon, we had this guy on, and he said he woke up in the middle of the night when it went out because his face was really cold, so he definitely mentioned that it really helped him out a lot. What are your thoughts on these guys, and if you carry one? Because I really enjoy carrying it. I mean, it's kind of small. The only problem is there's the glass. This is glass, but if you're careful, it won't be damaged during your hiking. And one generic tea light candle will burn for at least 4 hours. Actually, I shouldn't say at least 4 hours. Let's say 3 to 5 hours, depending on, I don't know how you do the wick and things like that. But those candles come really cheap for us. You can buy something like 50 for $2 or something like that. That's really cheap. We're at the 6-minute mark now, so I'm kind of curious if anything's happening. Nope, I don't even see little bubbles. So we'll let this keep going, and I'll bring you guys back once something's happening. So it looks like my little setup here is probably a fail. We have just about to reach the 10-minute mark. It's steaming, but no boil, and I think it's getting ready to go. Can't do much more testing, but as you see, the flame pattern, there's a lot of flame just coming up from the side of the pot. Now, that is bad for this pot because it's small, but I want to use this on a bigger pot, so it's quite possible that will work on a bigger pot. But leave me your comments of what you think. Do you think this is too close? the flame to the bottom of the pot? Should I increase the spacing? Nope, just a bunch of steams, no boil yet. Actually, it hasn't quite gone out yet, so maybe I shouldn't call it a fail yet. But we just hit the 11 mark. It's 11 minutes. And it is kind of dying away. Flame's a lot smaller right now. But it is right in the center. And funny enough, we're starting to get some bubbles in the water. So yeah, maybe that flame was just way too big for this pot. And now I'm not going to have anything to actually bring it down to a boil. So, to conclude this video, this setup does not work for this small pot, but it might work for the bigger pots. And the rain's coming down. I gotta get back to work. Leave me your comments. I'll try something out again in a few nights. Much appreciated, guys. Bye.